Alright, welcome everybody to Bird Chatter Baseball Talk from St. Louis. This is our kickoff to the 2020 baseball season. If you're wondering about the emblem, it's the original Birds on the Bat from 1920, celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. In this Bird Chatter video, we're going to go over our 2020 preseason predictions. This video we are concentrating on the National League. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and get each of our compilation videos and audio podcasts throughout this 2020 baseball season. And now a quick rundown of the National League playoffs. Since we have made our kickoff video, Major League Baseball has implemented a new playoff structure to start immediately for this 2020 baseball season. The format expands from 5 teams to 8, as the first place teams and the second place teams in each of the 3 divisions will make the playoffs, and the next 2 teams will be the teams with the best record, being the wild card team. That sets up a bracket of 8 based on seeding, with the 3 division winners being the top 3 seeds. The second place team in each division will make up the next 3 seeds, and the 7th and 8th seed will be the teams with the best record after that. And while the new format makes it interesting for teams like the Cubs, the Rockies, and the Padres, I still don't see any of those 3 teams making the playoffs. I also don't see any reason to change our preseason predictions in our kickoff video, because I think those 5 teams are strong enough to carry over whatever the playoff format may be. I do like changing up the playoff format every once in a while. I think it's a place where Major League Baseball needs to stay creative and ahead of the other sports. And I really do like this playoff format for this season. But this season only. I think 8 teams is a few too many, and to keep Major League Baseball playoffs as special as they are, no team with a losing record or even close to it should be anywhere near the playoffs. That's bound to happen under this format eventually. So it's good for this year, but let's figure something else out and get creative again for next year. On to our expanded playoff edition. Our kickoff video and team predictions video had these 5 teams being the teams that made the playoffs in the National League. They would cover the 3 division winners and the 2 wildcard teams. The next team that would be the other second place team and number 6 seed will be the Arizona Diamondbacks. And that puts the Arizona Diamondbacks going on the road to travel to Busch Stadium and play the Cardinals in St. Louis. We believe it'll be a tough series that goes all 3 games. The Cardinals will win the Jack Flaherty game and one of the other 2 and move on to the division series. The Milwaukee Brewers will like the new playoff format. They will be the number 7 seed. And instead of being the team that just missed going to the playoffs for a 3rd straight year, they'll be the team that just makes the playoffs for a 3rd straight year. But being the number 7 seed, they'll have to go to LA and play the Dodgers. And I don't think this one's going to go 3 games. It'll be the Dodgers in 2 and moving on to the division series. Sorry, Brew Crew. And the number 8 seed sneaking into the playoffs is the New York Mets. If they're going to surprise some people and have a winning season, they're going to the playoffs. And as the number 8 seed, they'll take on the first place Atlanta Braves. Their ace Jacob deGrom will win his game, but I expect the Braves to win the other 2, especially it being in Atlanta, and they'll chop the Mets out in the first round. And in what would have been the wild card game will be a 3-day slugfest between the 4 and 5 seeds. The Nationals will be playing host to the Cincinnati Reds. And the end result of this one, I have the Reds winning on the road and moving on to the division series. In the division series, the LA Dodgers will be hosting the St. Louis Cardinals. And the end result for this series? I believe it'll be the Dodgers in 4. Cardinals just won't be able to get Jack Flaherty out there for Game 5. In the other division series, you have the Braves playing host to the Cincinnati Reds. And just too hot of a team with too much good starting pitching will send the Braves home earlier than they expected again. And the new machine, the Cincinnati Reds, will return to the NLCS for the first time in over 20 years. To the National League Championship Series, it'll be the Dodgers hosting the Reds. Last year it was Dave Martinez, manager of the Washington Nationals, that took his team to the World Series. And in this 7-game series, it's going to be the experience of the Dodgers and the play of the National League Championship Series MVP, Mookie Betts, that leads the Dodgers to another World Series. And 100 years ago, it was the Brooklyn Dodgers and the Cleveland Indians playing in the World Series. How do we predict the 2020 World Series is going to turn out? Well, you'll just have to tune in to our American League version of the preseason podcast and find out. For now, folks, that's it for Bird Chatter. I'm Mike Allen. Welcome back to baseball, everybody. You can watch the full version of this video, MLB 2020 Season Kickoff, at our link below. So subscribe to our channel, ring the notification bell, and be sure not to miss a single audio podcast or video compilation. From Bird Chatter, I'm Mike Allen. So long, folks.